Greetings, dear ones. We're very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. And so let's look at this issue for a moment of wanting to dissolve the blockages that keep you from feeling quite successful when you use an abundance method, that keep you from consistent results when you feel that, well, I'm working with affirmations, or I've got my vision board, or getting abundance blockages, clearings, energy clearings, and I'm doing all this, which I thoroughly believe in, and some of it I even enjoy occasionally, and I just am not seeing the results that I want. And so we're looking at this and we're asking ourselves now, is this sort of like looking in the mirror and saying, well, I do exercise, I do avoid carbohydrates and sweets, so why haven't I dropped that weight yet? And we want you to take your focus off of the results for a moment, dear ones. Just close your eyes for a moment. Just breathe and relax. Look at the beauty of your process for a moment. Look at how much more you love yourself in an open way. Of course, you always love and believe and accept and honor yourself, but allow those feelings to flow for a moment. Let it be okay. If you owe money, or if you're not bringing in each month the exact amount you would love to bring in, if you are only doing so much you feel financially, and it's not quite what you envision, can you just hold that in your hands for a moment and say thank you? A problem arises when you go to abundance methods because you're not happy with where you are. That sort of says to abundance, you're never enough. And it's completely accidental. It seems to have nothing whatsoever to do with outer results. It seems to have nothing whatsoever to do with consistency of prosperous flow. And yet it has everything to do with it. It connects to it. This isn't to blame anyone and say, oh, well, you've been ruining your own chances by thinking of what you really desire and what you envisioning this beautiful outcome. You've just been ruining your chances because that means you hate where you are. You don't have to hate where you are. Can you just hold that in your hands for a moment? Just hold that. Or put one hand on your heart and hold what you have at the moment in the other hand. And close your eyes for a moment. And in that hand, you might want to put a crystal. If you've got a diamond ring, put that in your hand. Maybe a bill of $10, $5, $20, $1, whatever you have, whatever your currency is, and just hold that in your hand. And just close your eyes, put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes for a moment. And say, thank you, I accept you, I believe in you, my prosperity, you're already here. And just feel that. Can you fill up all the space in your body, all the space around you? Can you just fill that up with beautiful light, beautiful sparkling light? Just let that fill the room, fill your home, your vehicle if you have one, your whole property, your neighborhood. Fill up your whole being, your whole life. Just see all of it lit up right now with this divine sparkling light, with the realization that you're already incredibly abundant. All you can do is create more abundance, dear ones. You can't do any less than that. Purely by being alive, all right, you have already ascertained, you have already proven to the universe that you are an abundance creating being, that you're a hugely prosperous being, and that nothing can get in the way of that. Now, how do we know that's true? Every day your body creates new cells. The old ones die, and so new ones come to take its place. You injure your liver somehow through illness or injury, heaven forbid, but if you injure it, it regenerates. Even the heart, the lungs, they regenerate. Your blood constantly cleansing itself and renewing itself. Look at your breath. Have you ever had a day where you weren't taking in new breaths? It's preferable to get them outside, of course, where there's hopefully a bit of clean air. But look, even the house plant next to you is offering more beautiful freshness, more oxygen to the air you breathe. It isn't possible for you to not create abundance. Can you just draw out of you, pull up that feeling right now of total frustration, total fed upness, as our writer would say, of stuckness, of, oh, I'm just not getting anywhere with this. I want to create this $10,000, or I want to dissolve these debts, or I want to create a higher level of health. I'm just not getting that. All right, bring it up right now. Bring up all that aggravation and feelings of exasperation. Let that come up. Sort of like when you're tapping, you know, you do that first round and you're just saying, all this aggravation, all this upset, I'm just so fed up. Just bring it up right now. We want you to give that over to us, because it really isn't yours to carry anymore. You've already decided you're going to move beyond the feeling of no proven results, the feeling of inconsistency, the feeling of not being there. That feeling of not being there is hugely what holds you back. Now, that's a conundrum. We realize it's very difficult, and you've heard all this through the law of attraction teachings, that feeling you're not there is what holds you from what you desire, and you're fully aware of that. But what we're bringing up right now is letting go of what you think is you. And we can tell you that the upset with the inconsistency or the lack of results, that isn't you. You've got this beautiful internal being within you, and it's constantly offering you more patience, more joy, more understanding of the beautiful and astounding blessings you already have, and understanding that more fully and being thankful for what you have. Not just saying it occasionally, but walking around with that feeling rather than the feeling of, yes, but this other thing isn't here yet. But walking around with that lovely realization of all you already have is a huge key to abundant results. And now we want you to turn what you desire, what you envision, into pure energy. See it in front of you as a cloud of pure energy, and build an identical cloud of pure, sparkling, golden light in your whole being, or just in your heart space, whatever you prefer. Just close your eyes in a moment. Now, what do you want this thing for, really? What's the purpose? The universe needs to know, what is this for? What's the higher purpose? Is it more feelings of freedom and peacefulness? Freedom from debt? Is it more empowerment? Is it to get the tools and resources you need to do the life work you really want to do? Is it to experience greater health? What is it? What's at the basis of this? So you're doing two things. You're going to breathe in right now the higher purpose of this beautiful thing that you're envisioning, that you're birthing into reality. Breathe in all that beautiful sparkling light. Just draw that cloud of beautiful sparkling light into your whole being, and now it's in you, it's in every cell. That light is melting with every cell. And you're going to breathe out these old person or old being, we should say, beliefs that you can't have what you desire because it's too difficult. Just breathe that out. And every time the logical mind says to you, it's too difficult to manifest, I don't even want to try, just say to it, actually, it's easy, I do it all the time. Every time you think of this beautiful thing you're envisioning, it's easy, I do it all the time. Now, this is a sort of manifesting 101 or pre-101 sort of insight we're giving you, but we're just going to give you this much at the moment because it is very different from what you've been taught in the past. What you've been taught is mainly a left brain process, that you're going to go through certain things, you're going to affirm certain things or envision certain things, and then it ought to come to you. It ought to very easily come to you. And that's fine if it does. But at the same time you're holding this vision, you've got to let it go and not make it the source of your happiness or the reason for it. And you do that by affirming, I'm already powerful. I'm already co-creative. I'm already there. Every time you think of this beautiful thing, don't envision it out there somewhere. Bring it into your heart space and say, it's already here. I'm so full of thanks. This is something interesting that people have begun to talk about, how the thing itself is already coming to you as you envision it, as you believe in it. It's already on its way. As you love and care about it, it's already coming to you. It's not so far away, dear ones. And we are not far away, so call upon us at any time. So we'll leave that much with you for the moment. Just do these processes, but do them lightly and joyfully. And don't intentionally look for a result every time. That sort of pushes it away, because it's a feeling of neediness. And when was the last time you wanted to spend time with someone who is incredibly needy for your company? Far more that they feel joy at seeing you and even thinking about you. That's what draws you in. So practice that, dear ones. We send our love. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. This is Caroline Oceana Ryan. You can find more of my work at carolineoceanaryan.com and more videos on this channel. Please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like. And we send much love. Namaste.